Chris, you know the Tour de France, right?
Yes.
Is it true that almost every day a whole bunch of riders are often given exactly the same time?
Yes.
And yet it's a physical impossibility for all those riders to cross the line at exactly the same time.
Yes.
So the fact that they're given exactly the same time seems rather odd.
And it gets odder.
In the early days of the race, places over the line were judged by eye. They couldn't time individuals as it was just too complicated. So they recorded each group of riders as they passed the checkered flag, assigning a single finishing time to each respective group. A timeable gap was deemed to be anything over a second.
It was a sensible system for safety too, as if all the riders were involved in the sprint, so as not to lose valuable seconds in the general classification battle, it'd be carnage.
So even though we now have the capability with photo finish systems and transponders on the bikes to know exact finishing times of each individual, they've stuck with the same rounding method.
But there's an anomaly that remains from the handheld watch days that means that penalty for leaving a timeable gap, remember anything over 1 second, changes depending on where you are in the bunch, because the photo finisher system still times from the front of one group to the front of the next, not the actual gap between them.
Confused? Let me explain. A fast-moving line of 150 riders, a typical Tour bunch finish, is 300 metres long. At 50 k's an hour, it'll take about 21 seconds for all of them to cross the line. If no one leaves a gap larger than 1 second, the system gives everybody the same finishing time. If a gap does appear, let's say between the winner and second place, then everyone is shown to be 1 second behind the winner. All well and good.
But if rider 100 leaves the same 1 second gap, everyone behind gets a 14-second penalty, the time from them to the winner. Whilst rider 99, who held the wheel of the rider in front, so only 1 second in front of rider 100, is shown to be 13 seconds ahead on the finish sheet.
Well, it might be safe, but it doesn't seem very fair.
No. But it is traditional.
Oh, well, that's all right then.